Well, here we are with the subwoofer. Got it out of the truck. It's kind of rattly, and so I thought maybe the speaker's blown, or maybe who knows, maybe something's loose inside there, or maybe something fell into the port. So it took me about 30 minutes to get this pried up. It has this like foam weather stripping stuff on the back of it to make, I guess that's to make sure that it doesn't rattle or leak air or anything like that. So now we've got our driver, our speaker down inside there. So let's pull it out and see what we can see. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Already took the screws out, so here we go. Luckily it wasn't glued in. Okay, all the foam seems to be good. Looks like the dust cap is on there good. See if I can balance it here and we can have a look inside there. Maybe this will allow me to set this. Oh yeah, perfect. Wire's nice and long. Not sure, wait a minute, what's that? What is that? Oh my goodness. It was something that fell into the port. Piece of plastic, like plastic wrapper. That would definitely rattle. So now that we've removed that, we'll make sure that the whole cabinet is nice and tight. And if so, we'll just put her back together and see what it sounds like. But I'm going to say that that's the part that was rattling. So we'll clean it up, put it back together, and see if it's fixed or not. Well, here we are. We got that piece of plastic out of there. It was like a bubblegum wrapper or something like that. And I was thinking that maybe that was bouncing around and causing it to make a rattly sound, which that certainly could have contributed to it. But now that I've got the driver out and looking at it, you know, the foam surround seems intact. It's nice. I don't think it doesn't have any splits in it anywhere. It feels nice and smooth. It's glued down well, but what I really think happened is this center cap, I think they call it a dust cap. If you look, you can see it moving. It's definitely become detached. So we're going to see if there's a way that we can glue that back down, if that's even an option. I just finished reattaching this dust cover. It was very, very loose, and that was causing a rattle. In fact, it was separated over halfway around, and so I carefully pried it up and sort of cut the old glue loose with my knife here. And then I re-glued it back down with this stuff. You know, it took me probably, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes to carefully cut that side. You can see it's kind of scraped up and scratched up along in there. But I think I got a good bead of this stuff in there, and it's going to hold it down or hold it in place. Once it sets up, it says this stuff takes 24 hours to set up and then 72 hours for full strength. I think I may try to go around the outside with another little bead, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to leave it for now. You know, it seems to be pretty well on there, and there's really nothing wrong with the speaker. Now, I do have my meter here, and we'll go ahead and put it on the terminals. Let's flip this over. Go ahead and put it on the terminals, and you can see my readout here. Now this will tell if tell us if it's blown or not. This is a dual voice coil speaker. So if this voice coil was bad, as long as it wasn't melted and wouldn't let the cone move properly, then we could just simply connect to this side. So we're going to go ahead and measure this. If you watch the meter over there, it should be somewhere around 4 ohms. It's about 3.5. Now let's look at this side. That's probably close enough. So we're going to leave that and let it dry, and then we'll come back and see if we can put it back in the cabinet and put it in the truck, see if it's fixed or not. Thanks. After I looked at this a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bead all the way around it. I did a little bit right there, so I'm just going to go around the whole thing with a little bead, just to kind of make doubly sure that this is an airtight seal. I don't see any reason why this thing is going to come off of here or get loose again anytime soon, but we're just going to kind of have some extra insurance here that this thing doesn't leak air, because this has to be airtight. I could do a little bit neater job. This is not the perfect applicator to do this. We're just going to carefully go around here, kind of smooth this down, kind of like you do caulk. Again, if you guys think I'm doing this wrong, or if there's something better I could do, please let me know in the comments. All right, well, now we got to let that set up for like 2 days. And so we'll try it out when it's all done. Well, the glue set up, we got it all put back together. Now we just need to tighten up the screws and get it taken back out to the truck and see how it sounds. Let's just take a minute, get these screws all set. I like to do these by hand so I can make sure that they're properly snugged. It's so easy to strip out a screw using a drill if you're not careful. So we're just going to keep after this, get these all tightened up. They're all feeling good so far, none of them are stripped. Sorry about the finger there. Oh, that one's a little stripped. That one's good. Okay, all buttoned up. We'll even clean it up a little bit. When we take stuff apart, we always clean it so it makes it look like we did something. Okay, looks pretty good. Okay, we'll take her out to the truck. Over out here at my old truck, got the speaker put in, doesn't rattle at all. Sounds fantastic, like brand new. So I think we got to fix it this time. Now, a little later on, we're going to work on putting some door speakers in here. They got, well, they just wore out. This is a factory Bose system, and so I'm going to replace those with some JBLs, and we'll pick up on the other side where I'll show you how to take the door panel off, and we're going to mount those speakers. So more to follow.